in all fairness, you were talking to the Congress. This is now public knowledge.
Yes, I'm talking. I
was
talking to Congress, or my little engagement with Trinamool, continued engagement with Trinamool as more as a friend or somebody who has worked with them, all adds up to the same thing. My desire to figure it out if there is a political formation that could be put together, which is more effective than what the present opposition parties individually or collectively represents.
To take on the BJP?
To be in position to provide a much more, a better fight in 2024 and beyond.
Okay. But
so that's my job right now. That's in my head, that I'm looking to find what could be that possible formation. In that context, I continue to engage with many political parties.
But right now it seems to be much more closely aligned with the Trinamool, though, as you said, you are exploring different options.
If I tell you the number of hours I have spent post Bengal result, the maximum number of hours and the resource at personal level I have spent was when I was talking with Congress. Almost 5 months. I have given every minute of mine thinking about...
You were talking to the Congress for 5 months?
Yes, between May to... no, I was talking for more than two years, but post-Bengal I'm talking. Post-Bengal between May to September, yes, it's almost 4 or 5 months.
So May to September, there were continuous talks going on with the Congress?
Yes, and talks are not in the air. To have such talks, you have to go back, you have to work, you have to find solutions, you have to... look at various possibilities. So I'm saying mentally...
And this was with a view, once again, this is interesting because the impression was that there were talks, but the fact that you're saying it was this extensive and with this duration...
No, I think when you spoke to Priyanka Gandhi a few days back...
Yes, she did mention...
She said the same thing, that
this was with a view towards your joining the Congress.
Yes. No, see, first, whether you join or you work together, the issue is we have to have a solution.
No, I know, but I'm trying to understand.
For others, it looks very easy. That, it looks natural or obvious that Prashant Kishor and Congress should come together and work.
Right.
But it's actually not that easy. Both sides, given who we are, what we do, what we have done, and our limitations or desire to do what we want to do, both sides has to take literally a leap of faith to come together and work.
But that didn't happen with the Congress.
Yes, it didn't happen.
And
I'm just answering.
No, I know, but I'm
answering to your question that what I'm doing.
Okay, but I'm still trying to understand what happened with the Congress. Why was there a breakdown?
No, because as was told from you heard it from her itself.
Priyanka gave a very generic kind of, if I may say so, a very political answer, saying there were issues on both sides. I'm hoping you're not a conventional politician.
No.
So I'm going to get a little bit more of a candid answer from you.
Exactly, I would say that this coming together of me and Congress required a leap of faith from both sides.
Yes.
And probably for reasons valid for each side, we could not take that leap of faith. And for my side, I can tell you, but I had a bad experience working with Congress in UP.
Yes.
And hence, many things which otherwise I would have said yes, I was more skeptical because I didn't want to get in a situation where I get in, I take the responsibility and I feel my hands are tied or I'm not able to do something. Similarly, to be fair to Congress leadership, because of my background, because of who I am and what I have done in the last few years, they are not wrong in being skeptical about whether I am going to be 100% loyal to them, or because I don't fit in the traditional metrics of loyalty, so they had to take that leap of faith and trust me.
And they didn't have that? There was some doubts
I'm saying both sides probably lacked the courage to take that leap of faith.
Okay, that's still, I must say, somewhat of a general kind of answer.
No, but there is no point in...
I'm trying to understand.
No, there is no point in giving you specifics of a discussion which was essentially a private discussion.
Fair enough.
It's not fair on my part.
I understand. But the idea was, broadly, that you were going to possibly join the party.
No, of course join, not possibly, join the party.
Join the party and play some kind of role in terms of getting it into better shape, just getting it into a more competitive space.
I can tell you it was not about any specific election. It was not even about 2024 election. It was more about rebooting and strengthening the Congress from medium to long-term point of view.
Okay.
Organizationally, and of course, when you're talking about a political party, elections are inbuilt into it.
Okay, but this still
It was not about a particular election, whether a state election or even for that matter 2024 general elections.
Okay, but in whatever role that you would have come in, the Gandhis would still very much be around.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so they would continue to be the leadership of the party. You would be a kind of CEO-like figure?
No, I'm not getting into what it was, but
Okay.
I can tell you the discussion was at the highest level. It went on for it started almost 2 years back. In between, because of the elections and the COVID, we just put it on the side. Post-Bengal election, we had intense 4 months of engagement. And broadly, I would say 90% of the points we were in agreement. But for few issues which became critical. But it was about, having this faith in each other.
And that somehow
the
at the
trust
last
in
minute
each other.